had every intention of working and maintaining my life exactly as it had been and dealing with cancer, because that's what you do, right? You're a mom, you're a woman, and I'll be damned if cancer is going to derail my life, right? After my mastectomy, not even a week later, stood up in front of 700 people and raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. And not too long after that, we had a board meeting, and I was bald by this point, and I didn't wear a wig. I didn't want to. Anyway, they called me back in and asked me to resign, allowed me to resign. And so I was kicking and screaming, of course. I wasn't going to resign. Why would I? I was still doing my job. You know, this was what I thought was my identity. That this was the job, and this was who I was, and this is how I projected, you know, myself into the world. And it turns out that's not who I was. They actually gave me a gift, which I didn't expect to call it that at the time, but they allowed me to take care of me. You know, I had the opportunity to stay home and rest and recuperate and take care of the cancer, because anybody that's faced breast cancer knows that it's hard. It's devastating and painful and debilitating, and the fatigue is terrible. It took me 3 years to get back to a strength that I was comfortable with. So the work I do now for Diplomat is talking to patients and support groups in all cancers, not just breast cancer, but through a lot of opportunities I get to maybe support them in certain ways, you know, just with a kind word or an opportunity to share some resources, and maybe just a hug and a pat on the back and a, hey, it's okay, you know, we'll be here to help you, and I can help, and I understand what you're doing and going through. So I got the opportunity to have a job that I really love. Now, if you ask me to stand up in front of a group of 1,000 people, I can talk. But the dancing, you don't do with words. You do it with your body and your body language. And so that's weird. It's going to be somewhat uncomfortable for me to be that open physically. And maybe that's part of the dance thing, is that I'm not used to this new body and how to dance in this new body, because it's not as free as the old body was. I mean, I've got scars and striction, you know, around here. I've got tightness, and you know, it's not the same body, and it's older too. It's a lot older.